think it's K. There we go.
Yes, it hurts sometimes when you feel alone. It hurts sometimes when you're in that dark place.
Check, check,
Check, check.
check.
There we go.
Oh, no, we don't need an audience. We just need ourselves. Sometimes there is no audience. Sometimes that's us. Sweet. Yeah. I mean, this is a good time to not to know that I need an HDMI adapter as opposed to when there's like a full crowd.
Is it this is the first Friday at 7 show? Oh, cool.
The inaugural one.
There we go.
Hello, everybody.
We're gonna, we were just talking about we'll put, for the next one, we'll put money on advertising and stuff for a couple. Well, it would help us out too. Yeah. And $2 in the tip. I don't know who that. Yeah. I don't know who that goes to, but
I don't think I could have dealt with the pressure of an audience right now, if I'm being quite honest.
oh, you're being quite honest.
Yeah.
All right.
I know I'm being honest because there's no one here to judge me right now.
All right. Ready to rock?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I'll make sure the camera can see my White Claw so they know. Yeah. White Claw owes me some money.
I'm really trying to find the way that I can lean back the most so that like
You need to relax. You need to chill.
oh dude, it's my so if I like lean forward too much, like it just hurts my stomach, so I'm
I'm
trying to lean back.
I'm sitting like a Catholic schoolgirl right now.
Yeah, you are.
Like a
dude.
nun is going to hit me if I slouch. you
Oh
know?
yeah. That's hot.
Yeah. Well, what's up, guys? We're doing our second live recording.
Yeah, that's right. And how many people are here, David?
2.
1,000?
3.
2,000?
3 people. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to count when it's that high, you know?
It is. It's
hard
a
to
lot of
say.
people in here.
Hey, we're not going to get lost in that, you know?
I'm
I
not
don't
lost
need
in
other
it by
people
any
to
means.
succeed, you know what I mean?
That's right. All you need is yourself
Yeah.
and a lot of discipline.
And that is like, should we change the name of this to the Unsuccessful Podcast?
I don't know. We've gotten so far into it now. Like we have such a brand behind us and like a reputation that we built under the Unmotivated name that
Yeah.
it might be a bad idea now to switch to Unsuccessful.
Our stream counts are pretty good. I think last time I checked it was like 60 million streams and 12 million downloads. That's pretty good.
I made $100,000 on the last episode. I'm actually being invited to. I'm gonna start hosting UFC matches.
Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do now. I
Yeah.
think it's the other way that
Yeah.
it happens.
You host UFC and then you make a successful podcast.
Yeah, you know. At least this one has less toxic masculinity. You know.
Aw, dude, I think we can compete with that. I think we can get this way more toxic than
Oh,
it
we
is right
can.
now.
We can. I have a light that I'll turn on anytime we're being toxic.
I'm gonna start. That's a headlamp light. That's for your bike, isn't it?
Yeah, but I have to take it off my bike so no one steals it.
Have you ever been hit on your bike?
Yes.
Oh my.
Twice on a bike, and then 3 times on a skateboard.
Jesus.
I know. It's
Where?
wild. It's wild in the
How
streets.
severely did you get hurt?
None. 0 times.
I'm pretty sure you got brain damage
I'm
after that
invincible.
sentence, dude.
My
Non-zero times.
my bike actually.
Is that what you write down in math class when the
Yeah.
answer is 0?
Non-zero.
Non-zero times.
Well, I was gonna say none, and then but
Ow,
yeah,
Oh.
never been hurt, but my bike was hurt way more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bike had messed up pedals. And it's funny because I got hit by someone driving a Mercedes, like a brand this is 2016, and I get hit by someone driving a 2015 Mercedes leaving a trailer park. And I was like, that's exactly who I would think would hit me, you know?
How?
Like, dude, you don't have I couldn't even sue you. You
Oh.
spent all of your money on that Mercedes, you know? I'm broke.
That's brilliant.
Um,
Don't make me laugh that hard. It hurts.
yeah.
For those of us
It's
who
gonna be
don't
like-
know, I've had a hell of a week. I lost 6 pounds.
Jesus.
Here's if I could sum it up. I this week shit the bed.
Did you really?
Yeah,
You actually did?
I actually shit the bed.
Wait. So the guy that like invented shart,
Yeah.
he just shit his pants, right?
Yeah.
And then he tried to brush it off like, no, it was a fart gone wrong. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you shit your pants,
Yeah.
you know? Was this like a shart or was this
I woke up in my own shit.
Jesus Christ, dude. So not the worst way that you've woken up before.
I think that's
You've
may-
woken
I think
up
that's
next
the worst
to-
way of
Now you've woken up next to evil women before. So that's
I think I would still take waking up next to my ex over waking up that way.
I don't know.
Dude, it's 'cause it's a problem, dude. 'Cause like,
What'd you do? You throw out the bed sheets or you clean them?
well, I got him into the washer right away.
No,
But
dude.
Here's
Now your washer will forever be tainted with shit.
no, dude. I googled it to make sure
What'd
that it
you
was
Google?
okay.
What was
They
the
said that
exact-
was what to do.
What was the exact words that you typed into Google?
They said throw it in the wash. I typed into Google what to do if you shit yourself in the morning.
What is really? That's the exact
no,
words you Googled?
I don't know.
No, what'd you Google?
I
That was the most interesting part of the story. How do you get out of that conundrum? What'd you Google?
I think I googled like how to clean bed after you had diarrhea in it. Something like that. How to clean.
Google's like top results is just like your local AA is right. They're like, dude, you clearly must have been drunk, you know.
That's the thing. I was sober. I was just so sick, dude.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
so. That was.
I don't think I've ever shit my bed.
That was the 3rd time I shit myself this week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was sick this week.
You've been
dude.
firing them off,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. That was just the first time I did it without even having any say in the matter.
That's
I
a
just-
lot, dude.
Yeah.
That's
a high level of out of control.
that ties the number of times I've shit myself as an adult total over 7 years
3 times
in a week.
in a week,
Jesus.
dude.
How many was this? How many is that? 18 and over. How many is that?
3 times.
So you've only shit yourself the 3 times.
Yeah.
You've never done it before.
No.
Oof, those hurt the worst, dude.
Yeah.
Those hurt the
Sober,
worst.
dude. The tough part was like my sister was getting ready for work in the morning, and like I had to find a way to somehow transport all my bed sheets to the washing machine,
Without her
but
knowing.
without her noticing.
Because she would have taken the same stance that I've
She
taken,
would
right?
have murdered me.
She would have not been or her bed sheets.
Yeah. Yeah. And her foam pad.
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
I shit everything.
Told you, dude. Stop having anal sex, dude. That's what's gonna happen, dude.
Okay, so
You're
here's
having too much gay sex, dude.
I got it in the wash. You can never have too much gay sex, first of all. But I got it in the wash.
I don't know, dude. The 1980s would disagree.
I had to get my underwear in there too.
Yeah.
So I was like looking at the shower, making sure my sister was still in the shower so that I could take off my underwear and throw them in the washing machine with all my bed sheets and everything else to get everything tidied up so that I could then go clean the rest of my room, which smelled like shit, and also call in sick for work.
Did you tell your work
that I shit myself?
See, like, I know that it's like most of the time they're gonna give me the time off. Yeah. But I always feel the need to just go that extra level because if I feel like if you say the word diarrhea, they're just going to let you off. They just because they just don't want to hear any more. So they're like, all right, that's enough, dude. You can stay home. And you're like, yes.
I stayed home every day this week except Tuesday.
Yeah. Why Tuesday? What did you do Tuesday?
I felt like I was getting better.
And you weren't.
I was getting better, and then I got way worse.
That was in between shit number 2 and 3.
Oh, I haven't shit myself yet on Tuesday.
Do you have
Tuesday
corona?
No.
How do you know?
Because these aren't the symptoms of corona. I got tested for H. pylori this morning.
What's that?
It's like a stomach bacteria. I'm
like,
not
do you
contagious.
get it from like? What do you get it from? Like glory holes?
Apparently, you can. Apparently, 50% of the world has H. pylori.
50%?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it do? You can have it and not get sick.
Yeah. So I think you can have too much of it or something, or it just reacts differently with some people.
You OD'd on H. pylori.
Yeah. I had too much of it, dude. Apparently it like eats away your stomach lining and then it'll give you an ulcer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you get an ulcer?
No, I'm actually doing a lot better today.
Remember that? Yeah. You know that like for a long time they thought that ulcers were caused by stress, and then there's this one scientist that's like, no, it's not. It's caused by this bacteria, and everyone's like, you're fucking stupid, dude. They're like, even though you're a scientist, you're a fucking idiot, dude. And then he was like, oh, yeah? And then he drank a vial of that bacteria, and then he just got riddled with ulcers, dude. Luckily, he figured out how to cure it as well, so then... He probably
I think
he won the Nobel Prize, actually.
His hypothesis was that the H. pylori bacteria would help him live forever or like turn mercury into gold.
This is the fountain of youth right here in a bottle.
That was such a hot thing like just 200 years ago was just finding the fountain of youth.
Yeah, there's still people. Funny. There's still people that are probably doing it.
Yeah.
That's what a horrible... Like, why would you want to live forever, you know? And especially it's like the people that are going to find the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
Are like not going to be... We'll be on our best behavior. They're not going to be like the best. They're not going to be people that you want to live forever, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we should welcome you guys. Hello.
Welcome to the podcast.
Audience members. This is a podcast where we watch like motivational speakers, motivational videos, and we analyze them pretty much. Yeah, because I mean, I think it's all bullshit. You know, like you don't need motivation. What you need is discipline, right? Like, but that's what we do. It's also we try to be funny. Sam has coronavirus.
Yeah, pretty bad. You're welcome. Yeah, you're safe.
That's good enough.
David's not safe right now. He definitely has it.
I'm not. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
I caught him. He was just coughing on random people's pillows, and I was like, dude, that's not okay. You know?
Yeah. Dude, fuck them. I don't know.
Yeah. So you're feeling better though.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite a bit better actually. Yeah, you know, I got back from mainland China this week and got through customs. You know, everything's fine. I went to work today. I passed out cupcakes to everyone. You know,
you're like I made this frosting myself.
Yeah, handmade.
Yeah.
hand stirred.
The only people that I think should get coronavirus are people that make terrible jokes about it. You know,
So anyone who makes the
unfortunate
it sounds like the beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go, dude. Now I'm wishing that you get it.
Yeah, well, I already have it, so
Well, that's a fun week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, if you have questions, we could. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He was wearing a cone. That is hilarious.
What's up? Front row.
He got fixed.
Oh, we're doing
Yeah.
it.
Edgar's here.
This is the most successful podcast in
Eating the
Sacramento.
sandwich very loudly in the front row.
Your girlfriend invited me, and she's not even here. What the fuck? Great show.
Edgar with the smelliest sandwich he could have possibly
yeah, what is
brought.
that? Is that
That-
tuna
that's-
sandwich?
That smells like a tuna sandwich he found.
Yeah. Yeah, I found it on the Safeway behind S19th. No, this is so I got a can of sardines.
That is violent.
for $1.29. Jesse said it was fine to bring in. I specifically asked him, 'cause I'm not crazy. Said the man yelling, holding a smelly sandwich.
Oh
I
my
asked.
god. That is so smelly.
I asked if that was too much, and he was like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, no, ma'am. So what I did was,
You know,
You-
to be fair, I'm actually recovering from a cold too, so I can't smell anything. So I literally cannot smell anything. So I didn't realize it was that foul.
well, I apologize for bringing it in then, because I was.
You
aware.
should.
Yeah. So, but to answer your question, because I don't want to leave you hanging.
Yeah.
It'd be terribly rude for me, as someone who just walked into a live podcast taping.
If you didn't
To
answer
not-
someone's question
yeah.
on our podcast, I'd be so fucking mad at you, dude.
Bro, that's the last thing I want. So, what I did
Thank you.
was I got a can of sardines, or a tin, for $1.29. And then if you go this is the Safeway on SN19th, true story. So if you go, the bathrooms, the day old stuff. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, let's get David's opinion.
This is
on
great.
This sandwich. So if you,
Oh, I
yeah,
just-
so I got the day. So I spent $2.50 on
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
This is a Dutch crunch roll. Obviously, the crunch
Odd
has
pairing, I gotta say.
yeah. Well, when you're buying budget, you find a lot of odd couples. It is the best, but Old Dutch Crunch is. It's like Liza Minnelli now, you know.
Oh.
you know what it
is
was.
it a dry sandwich?
No, you want a bite?
No, I just.
I
had a
can
bu-
taste it from here, dude.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
No, it's just a
No.
dry.
No mayo. No, 'cause it's got
Wow.
all the fats I want.
Are you all right?
I'm,
Is
I'm,
everything okay?
I'm on a budget. I'm trying to go to the fringe. It's, hey, man, let me use this opportunity to talk about how exorbitantly priced the Edinburgh Fringe Festival is and how unfair that is to artists who have to wait months. I have several friends who have yet to be paid, and I'm talking to you directly to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival
Yeah.
coordination team. I have several friends that have yet to be paid from the 2019 Edinburgh Fringe. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's for performing
Yeah.
a full run, and they did quite well. They
Yeah.
did quite well. I don't want to say the numbers, millions of dollars, but they did quite well. And yeah, they have yet to be paid. Accommodations through the roof.
Have you been paid?
Well, no, 'cause I did. I guess technically, I did the free fringe. Where
Which
you
is
pass
that?
it's like you pass a hat. Well, no, it's like I went to
Probably couldn't afford food before that, right?
This is why millennials are poor. You
I
know?
went, because we spend all our money.
We go on
crazy.
trips and then we
Yeah.
have to eat
Yeah.
sardine sandwiches.
I
You
would
know?
like to go again this summer. For the experience. That's a very millennial thing to do.
There you go.
We live in poverty, but we get all these cool experiences.
We want to, yeah. I feel like that is a thing, though. Like, I all have friends who, like, they want to, like, join the Peace Corps or go and travel to exotic locations just 'cause like, they want to experience what it's like to, like, have it rough.
Yeah.
To like see other people struggling to survive and, like, you know, be able to bookend that experience.
Maybe just it helps them feel better. You know, they'll like see a guy in like a dirt hut and they're like, you know what? Living in my mom's house, not so bad. You know? Yeah, that's exactly.
We always come full circle to motivation.
Full circle. No, I just had. It's funny 'cause I make something called tuna surprise, and I just had like a big bowl of that before I came here.
What?
It's never a surprise that it's tuna.
No,
what is the surprise?
What we did is that I actually made like a very delicious amalgamation of food that we were trying to think of what's like the grossest name we could call it. So we came upon tuna surprise.
So it's got more than just.
It's actually
tuna in
very
it.
tasty, but it sounds horrible. You know.
I mean,
like,
surprise is never a word you want in your food.
Yeah.
'Cause
Exactly. That's exactly. It's my least favorite part of birthdays. But no, it's like Korean chili paste. It's like pickled onions that we make, and eggs and rice, and it's pretty good. Carrots. It does. Yeah. Tuna. It's just like a can of tuna. 'Cause that apparently I learned has the lowest mercury of any type of tuna.
Surprise is just a can of tuna.
It's I don't even take it out of the can. I cook it in the can. Yeah, like a hobo. Yeah.
Well, this is
This
a
is
very
actually good.
interesting episode. So
I like
far.
it. I like how it's
Yeah.
cracking off. Should we get into the video?
No, let's. I
mean,
think Edgar probably has some more interesting points he can bring up about the Edinburgh Film Festival.
All I had.
The Cannes Film Festival.
Fringe Festival. The Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Yeah, dude.
Look, Edinburgh is a very affordable city to live in.
Where's Edinburgh?
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland?
Yes.
Is that northern or southern Wales?
Oh. Just a good burn.
Wow.
That's funny right there. That's funny.
Yeah.
Eastern? That's East Wales.
That's
a
a good.
Yeah.
What's Scotland?
The Scottish contingency of your audience is fuming at
Hey, we
that
have
joke right now.
We're
have
gonna
two
lose
Scottish listeners. So
Do you really?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They
Are we
love-
international?
Yeah, we have.
We have like one listener
Australia,
in London. What the fuck?
Australia, Scotland, Canada,
That's
and
dumb.
then Oregon.
We
which
shouldn't
is
have
a pretty
listeners
foreign
anywhere.
place. What?
We shouldn't have listeners anywhere.
No, I know.
Someone just came onto the podcast and started eating a tuna sandwich.
Yeah,
Sardine.
all I brought tonight was I just wanted to talk about the Rugrats in Paris movie and
How good it was?
how horrible it was.
It was not good.
It was not good. It was
It's a
really
very
good.
movie.
It's good, but it's also like the story. You're like, this is a kid's show. Like a guy was wearing we were at Grocery Outlet and a guy was wearing a Rugrats shirt, and I was like, oh, remember the like orange VHSs of like the Rugrats movies?
Used to watch Orange cassette tapes
Yeah.
with Timmy, Tommy, and Chucky.
Exactly, and then
That's not it.
I started like remembering that movie, and it's like the whole time you're like, oh wow, like, was it Chucky? Chucky doesn't have a mom.
Yeah, his mom's dead.
That's horrible.
That's like
it's
the
for
whole
kids.
point. The whole point of that.
And then he has an evil stepmom that's trying to like take over the Reptar.
Yeah, but he gets a cool
company.
sister. He gets a dope little sister.
Doesn't he like?
Yes.
He like has the hots for his sister in that movie, right?
Well, it's a stepsister. So this is
it's a very Luke Skywalker.
Like you're like they
Oregon.
might, like you can like
Yeah.
sense the tension throughout the
those
film.
babies might fuck.
and it
Yeah.
was made in 2000.
Is
So
that
now
what you're getting at?
those
That's
babies
like I mean
are
my memory
legal.
of the movie is very vague because I saw it about
yeah.
two,
Pretty much
2
corporate
years ago probably.
At one point, corporate ninjas try to fight the children.
That was
Like
You really should have brought
children.
like a clip, or like at least been like, hey, I want to talk about. Maybe you should rewatch this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I should.
They're like not even children; they're infants.
I was just have recollecting this movie. Yeah, they're hired by a corporation. They're ninjas, and they try and fight 2-year-old children.
Are they 2? I thought Chucky
They're
was 2.
yeah.
Chucky's the oldest.
He's
yeah,
the oldest.
he's the oldest.
Besides
yeah,
Angelica, but she doesn't count.
So
No,
under
she's a
2.
bitch.
One,
Yeah, she's the babysitter because in 2000 you could still have like a 12-year-old babysitter. I don't think
She's not 12.
May-
There's no way
she's
12.
younger than that, right?
She's like 5 or 6.
yeah, and she's the babysitter, right?
Where is Susie?
How old is
Susie?
she?
Who's Susie?
Susie,
Is also in
Don't
the
remember.
other
the
older,
Rugrats.
the other older one. You know, from the other side of the tracks.
Are you
Yeah.
thinking of the Wild Thornberries?
No, absolutely
You
not.
guys screwing up?
No, no.
No, her name was Susie, right?
I have
The little black girl on
Yes.
on Rugrats.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I have an almost encyclopedia knowledge of Nickelodeon.
Is
shows.
she not in that?
Mm.
How
Susie?
did the other
Susie's
babies
not
go
in
to
the
Paris?
movie.
Did
Susie-
everyone go to Paris?
Yeah, they go to Paris because Tommy Pickles, I think is the dad's name, is trying to like fix a Reptar.
Stew pickles.
Stu Pickles, that's right.
Yeah.
Stu
Stu-
Pickles is trying to
yeah.
fix a Reptar that's
Okay.
broken down in like European Disneyland, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's like the whole reason they go
It's
there.
French Disneyland. It's the
French
Paris
Disneyland. Yeah.
There's a Disney in Paris. Yeah.
There's a Disneyland in Paris.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's out. It's not in Paris. It's like kind of outside of Paris. But
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Tommy's father is clearly like a very accomplished engineer. Then
Right.
In
he's
that
like
movie,
a world
But he's still like
in
a
the
engineer.
movie,
In the
he
movie,
is. But in
right,
the
right.
series, he's like
He's
not
not.
successful as an inventor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, you guys really have it locked down on Rugrats. Like, God damn.
Dude, you hit me with Codename Kid Next Door. You hit me with Rugrats. You hit me with Rocket League. Or no, Rocket Power.
Rocket League?
Sorry.
Rocket League is
Power.
that game.
Yeah, the-
where you
Stupid.
That's
Dumb.
you idiot! You thought it was Rocket League?
I'm sorry.
It's a video game.
Rocket League's better than Rocket
These
Power.
are children's shows.
Was.
What?
Yeah, I like it. It's
You
fun.
like Rocket League
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
'Cause
more
I-
than Rocket Power?
I like
though?
I like sports, but I don't like people, so that's like the perfect combination of that.
And the show, you think the show's about sports, but it's really about the people.
yeah. Yeah, that's all I brought today. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Well, we should probably just get into
Oh
the
yeah, wait,
video.
and I went
What?
to a weed shop.
What? You just said that's all you had to bring.
No, I have something else. Well, I have a
Alright.
few two other things.
All right.
So there's a new. I've been getting ads. Like me and Edgar talked about this actually. I've been getting ads where you can become. They're like hiring you. Not hiring. They're like training you how to be a motivational speaker.
No, they're selling lessons.
They're selling lessons. Right.
That's what they're selling.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So like, I mean, you can go. This is your take.
My mouth is full.
Yeah. No, it's just you don't even have to do the normal stuff to be a motivational speaker. Like live an interesting life. You just skip all that and just go right to the speaking part. Like you can take like classes and stuff.
That's brilliant. You don't actually have to overcome challenges or
No,
anything.
you don't have to do.
You don't
any
have
of
to
that.
have evidence for
No,
your.
you never have to be a
You can
Navy
go
SEAL.
straight from your mom's house
Yeah.
to like touring.
Yeah.
You don't
it's
even have to
kinda-
tour. You can just start recording
It-
from your mom's house.
It would be like
post videos on YouTube.
kind of the equivalent of like when you're a new rapper. Like you don't want to rap about how broke you are, so you just talk about how rich you are, even though you're still broke.
Yeah.
That's like this equivalent of that.
When you hear
know?
about people flexing on the gram, I feel like 30 to 40% of those people
yeah.
are like these motivational speaker types.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like the people who haven't actually lived like challenging lives and overcome terrible obstacles?
Yeah, or they like they
then-
like own a very successful like real estate firm,
Yeah.
and they're like, now I'm gonna teach people how to like transform their lives and their
Do
relationships.
you want to make $10,000 every single month of this year? I can show you how.
We can show you.
And they're like, I make $10,000 every month
Right.
selling these courses.
Yeah.
And I will show you how to make $10,000 a month doing whatever you want to do.
yeah.
Which is absolutely absurd.
It is almost like an MLM of spirituality.
What's an MLM?
The
Multi-level
multi-level marketing. It's like
yeah.
where they're like, you know, like Avon or like
The
It
Hoover,
Works.
the vacuums.
Yeah, the
The
vacuums.
Kirby
Yeah.
vacuums. Yeah.
They're like, look, like you buy a bunch of this stuff from me, and then you figure out how to sell it. You know?
right. Yeah. I'm gonna give you because.
Pyramid. Well,
There's
that,
a little
they
bit
don't
of
like
that.
that when you call it that. It's
Oh,
you know
is multi-level marketing a pyramid scheme?
that's the name that they've
Well,
like chosen.
Yeah, it's the rebranding.
Right,
I don't
the
mean to
rebranding.
insert myself
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this show that
Is the
already
smell
isn't a
getting
show
bad?
anymore.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if next month we're going to be coming back with like a third panel. Is Edgar like bucking for a role on
He's
this
making
show?
a really good case right
Yeah.
now.
It's a live audition.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wondering.
Yeah,
Well,
they
he
called
started
me
his
and they
own
said, You
audition.
should come in for a live audition. And I said, not before I get my
I mean,
Sandy.
a man strutting around with a day-old sandwich has a lot of
The
confidence.
sandwich is fresh
Yeah.
and the bread is old.
There's nothing fresh about a sardine.
Edgar
Yeah.
Edgar gets
Let's just be real.
understands how to be successful. I think he embodies so far everything we've learned in these videos, which is in order to create an opportunity for yourself, you literally just have to interrupt a podcast with a tuna sandwich.
Just
Like
step in.
probably the most bold
Yeah.
way to enter into any room with the smelliest sandwich possible.
I mean, that is
and then just start talking.
that is
And
how
just grab the microphone. Like that's brilliant.
It was just a power move straight
Yeah.
in the door.
I have
I
so
mean,
much
yeah.
respect for that.
it is how you got.
He
on.
has my position now.
I mean, he was so
I'll just
confident
leave.
So
that I
confident.
offered him a mic in the middle of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
he was like,
delivered a
"Thank
mic
you."
to the audience,
Yeah.
to an audience member. He's
Yeah.
not in this show.
Yeah.
That's the level of confidence a day-old sandwich brings to a man.
Speaking-
the swag. The
Speaking
sandwich
of
swag.
this show
Yeah.
and brazenly taking down things, do you guys were like, we're gonna do a live podcast,
Yes.
Yeah.
but we're not gonna tell anybody to come to the taping. Is that
Precisely.
It was kind of our plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been forward.
Edgar,
And
you
look,
know that
there's
you know this
people.
theater is built on a podcast that no one has seen for 7 years.
no? You guys have a following. You have a people like to
We
come.
have no such thing.
Yeah.
No, it once
Oh,
was.
hold on, I gotta get the door.
When it was at the juice bar, it was quite the following.
I mean, you did pull a 1960s get on TV move, because that's what it used to take.
Yeah.
You know, like TV channels. It was just you just walk in, you're like, I want to be on TV. They're like, all right.
You know what's funny? I was talking to
You wanna-
one of my mentors, and he's always going on about he's always got these parables.
You have
and stuff.
mentors?
Yeah, sure. Don't you?
Nah, man. I was raised by these streets.
You're so stupid.
You're dumb.
fucking
You're
moron.
stupid.
You do it in a mean way, Sam.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have to come
Yeah,
from
come
a
on,
place
dude.
of love.
Sorry.
Come
You
on, man.
Idiot.
Sorry about that, everybody.
You
Fucking asshole.
fucking suck at
Sorry.
this.
Hey, Parker. No, you're not too close. Here, you want
No,
to
you're
talk into
good.
the mic?
You. Yeah, say hello.
It's weird talking on a podcast where people aren't listening. I'm not used to it.
Oh, because you got your super successful. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was talking to the co-host of the wildly successful "Fill My Heart" podcast. No, I didn't forget the name. I just forgot if you were involved or not. Because Drew Absher is such a what's the word?
Electrifying.
Well, no, he just has
Personality.
He just has a personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much so in having one that Parker's lack of personality is.
Oh,
We love
Oh.
Parker. We love Parker. We're joking
yeah.
here at the. What's the name of this podcast?
Fill my heart.
We're
Yeah.
Hey, if you're just
This
tuning
is-
in, welcome to the Fill My Heart podcast.
This is the joke.
My name is Drew Absher. This is my co-host Parker Newman, and here to introduce our special guest, Dr. Phil, is here with us, and we're going to talk about "Cash Me Outside." Probably your most popular. From what I understand, you don't actually like the "Cash Me Outside" girl because she disrespected you. Is that right?
She's all right. I
Thanks-
don't got
thanks
beef.
for
That was
coming.
killing. Yeah.
I
Oh.
don't got beef with her.
Are you doing a Dr. Phil voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Doesn't
beef.
it sound like him?
Oh,
I ain't
man.
got beef with her.
I ain't got beef.
That's more like it. You are a moron. Isn't that it?
Look,
That doesn't
I'm
sound
not
like
even
Dr.
a
Phil at all.
doctor.
No, you guys
That
are way
wasn't
off.
it either.
Sounds just like
Sorry.
this.
That's not.
That's not
Dr. Phil.
No,
No.
that's like Dallas Buyers Club.
Thought I was
Um,
spot on.
All right,
After
let's-
6 and 8 months.
Let's do this video.
Yeah,
How
we'll
about
get
that?
into the video.
I think
We,
because we're running out of time, right?
yeah, we got a little bit of time left. It's a
Oh, we got we got some.
we're
time.
really getting back to our roots with this one this month.
Ooh,
You know, it's just straight up
yelling.
yelling.
All right.
His
Like
name.
I said before, nothing gets me motivated like someone yelling at me.
That's right, baby.
Is this a
Yeah.
motivational speaker guy?
yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Coach Payne.
All right.
P-A-I-N.
Yo,
Yeah.
I got a motivational speaker. I'm gonna text my roommate. Well, okay, you guys.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
your
All right,
thing,
cool.
do your
Yeah,
thing.
we'll do the podcast thing. You text your roommate.
We appreciate the permission.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure, Edgar. All right. This video is called "When It Hurts."
We don't have a stream of it. We just have. It's called. Wait. So he starts with a
Yes.
pun. On the video, on the screen, it says Motiversity, which
Yeah,
is
dude, what's
it's
up
a
with that?
like a university, but for motivation.
So that's like a whole Motiversity. They are like kind of like a platform for motivational speakers. It turns out it's almost like
You looked
where
into
they
this?
release their music. I found out through Coach Payne, like he records tracks and releases them.
This
on,
Really?
Is
like,
the this is the
Motiversity.
SoundCloud of.
of motivational
the
speakers.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, they release like clips.
Really?
Yeah, like songs for people to listen
Is
to.
this posted onto the Modi University YouTube page, or is this like Coach Coach
so this
Payne's
is-
own?
this
It's called Motiversity.
so
Isn't that what I
Idiot-
said?
You said Modi University.
Well, it's a stupid name. It's not my
Yeah, it's
fault
pretty
that they
dumb.
picked such an idiotic
Motiversity.
name.
It's the
Wow.
the University
Okay.
of Motivation,
So this is like a collective.
not the community college motivation. 4-year liberal arts motivation.
That's what
the
this is?
highest level of motivation.
Yeah. You can get your master's in motivation.
Yeah.
You see that? I just wanted to bring attention. I'm not the only one that brought snacks.
No, I mean,
Oh, for sure.
That's
We-
it. That's all.
yeah.
Next time we should bring microphones for everyone.
They're
No, thank you. I
No.
appreciate that.
no, it doesn't.
That was the whole thing, buddy.
Yeah.
You missed
Yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah.
it doesn't smell like fish, dude.
Yeah.
No, we were saying whoever says that it smells like fish is gay. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Parker's so upset now.
No,
now he's gonna
yeah.
kill
Aw,
himself.
dude.
It was
I'm gay now. Oh, fuck, dude.
He's one of the hosts now.
yeah. It's actually this
I
is
have a mic.
actually called the Edgar and the Boys podcast now.
Yeah. Eddie B's for short.
Yeah, Eddie B.
Welcome to the Eddie B's podcast. My name is, by the way, my name is Edgar Granados. You can catch me outside.
And we are the boys.
And we're the boys. Boys say what?
What?
Hey,
There we go. All right.
Cool. Play that clip.
All right.
Play it.
You got it, boss.
It hurts sometimes when you feel alone.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts sometimes when you're in that dark place.
All right,
Something
there's
funny
a-
about that,
This
David?
is an image of someone taking a bath. Just like it's supposed to be a relaxing experience. I just can't imagine like relaxing in the bath. You know, you get your scented candles lit. You get your bubble bath going. You know, maybe put some stuff between your toes, whatever. And then you just put on headphones and you just have this guy yelling at you, you know?
I forgot everyone else can't see right now, but this video basically is not him speaking. It's just a montage clip of like so far someone in a bath.
Yeah. Very
someone-
like
someone
high
in a
production
dark
value though.
room.
It's like really well lit,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
All
for
right, I'm-
sure. We'll do.
Um,
Yeah. So right now he's just kind of doing. David's already doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm
it
in
looks
a
just
bath.
like that.
This is me in a bath.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And you feel no one cares about you. The first thing you got to realize is that you got to love yourself. It's about self-love. Start understanding that if you're going to do something with your life, you got to fall in love with yourself again.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
I don't think he's saying anything bad or that funny. I think you guys are kind of dicks for laughing.
You think?
What is he saying? He's saying good stuff.
That you
Yeah,
should follow-
that's always the toughest part is when they say stuff that you internally agree
I guess
with.
it's just like for me, it's just because, like, is this really helping anyone? You know,
Dude,
they're like,
Yeah.
they're like literally they hate their lives. You know,
Yeah.
they have like all these like very complex problems. And they're like, you know what? I forgot to love myself today. You know, that's been my.
It's a start.
It's. A
It's a good first
I
step.
like this actually. You're gonna be the devil's advocate.
yeah,
for these.
well,
Yeah,
I like that role
might do.
actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, defend him.
Well, it's a bit early to pass judgment on the whole thing.
Yeah.
well,
It
dude,
just- they always make. I don't know. The seriousness in the music always makes me kind of.
if you want evidence for this
makes me
video
laugh.
helping people, you just got to read the YouTube comment section. Like this
What do
guy
we got?
Adam
What's the top
said
comment?
7 months ago, my father played this to me when I had suicidal thoughts, and once he showed me this video, I changed. Thank you.
Whoa. I changed.
Thank you.
I just.
Well, let's play the rest.
This
of
this
I
one
didn't-
says from Morbark Marcus says I have HIV and I was at my end ready to give up. Then I found this video and it got me so fired up for life. You saved my life and I can't thank you enough.
And it cured my HIV.
Cured
It's
my
crazy.
HIV.
Thank you.
Sergeant
you.
Survival says I had cancer when I was 8 and I am now 11 and it's almost ended and I feel moved.
Whoa, this
He-
is the
dude.
youngest sergeant.
I know. I was gonna say no way. Maybe an officer. Maybe a private first class. No way. He's a
Sergeant
do, you know,
sergeant.
do you know anything about military rank?
I know private is the lowest, and you can be an officer if you get a college degree.
But then you would not be private first class.
Yeah, if you just join the military, I think that's what they call it.
That's not an officer though.
No, I'm saying that officer is like also the other entry level position.
Okay.
I'm
military.
dishonorably discharged survival.
You were dishonorably discharged?
Yeah, I'm not in that
Actually,
army anymore.
I used to have a boss that was, at first he told me that he was a veteran and then he quit
yeah.
or whatever, like after the 4 year. But then I found out later that he was kicked out for smoking weed. He was dishonorably. I couldn't listen to him after that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Hey, play that clip.
Yeah, play
yeah,
that
for
clip.
sure, boss.
You got to stop self-hating yourself. Do something that's gonna make
Hey,
So-
everyone
That's
stop
pretty funny.
laughing. Listen.
That's
Stop.
pretty funny.
Yeah, that was good. Stop self-hating yourself.
Why is there's too many F's in that phrase?
Yeah.
Like, it's-
Listen to yourself. All right? You're losing yourself. Stop self-hating yourself, you know?
make you a better person. Make an impact in this world. Don't look at it as though it's something that you got to do temporary. Although we know that life is short,
What?
like many people in this world, they didn't realize that the next day they was going to be diagnosed with a
Now on
cancer.
the screen, it looks like there's... Oh, it's someone dying.
She's talking about the cancer part.
Sorry, you're right.
This is the sergeant survival part.
This is where it touched him the most.
They thought that tomorrow was going to be waiting for them and they did not wake up. But you are still living.
Thank God.
We are a minute into this 10-minute video.
Thank God we're still alive, dude. So I could watch this video. My life has led to this moment.
I feel like
you
he's
know?
building to something
It's going to be huge, whatever it is.
because he's
No.
already at cancer
Right.
and then death.
Yeah.
Right.
So like where he goes from here, it's gonna be really
You
good.
can't do
Yeah.
that, you know. If you kill yourself Thursday, what are you going to do Friday, you know?
Exactly.
Well, no, he's
No,
not
that's like
saying
a-
that. He's not saying like don't kill it. He's saying there are people
That
Who-
will or...
who don't get the tomorrow that you get,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
don't get the today that you have now for
Yeah.
yourself.
Right.
Yourself has a day for yourself.
We have tomorrow.
You must survive.
Well, you might not have tomorrow. You might wake up with a cancer.
Yeah.
So what do
That's
I do?
what he said.
You get that day. A cancer? He
Yeah.
said a cancer.
He said a cancer.
What do I
well,
do?
there's lots of kinds.
Yeah. You could wake up with any of the
You got a
cancers.
cancer. You got HIV.
Yeah, he's
You
Italian.
could wake up and have shit yourself. and have to deal with that in the morning. Deal with diarrhea in your bed.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah, dude.
Play that clip, dude.
Yeah, play that clip.
Now, what do you have to do? How are you going to move forward? How are you going to proceed your life? Life is not a game. Life is living.
Dude, this
I
guy's
just
cough drop budget has got to be out of control.
No,
dude.
I get what you're saying. He's not saying anything.
Right.
There's no actual
Empty
substance
platitudes.
here. Yeah, it's all. Can I? What time does this podcast end? Because I got a
8
guy
o'clock.
on my phone loaded up. Who
We're going to
is-
switch the video?
Well, I mean, I'm just
You
saying.
think?
I'm just suggesting, right? Because it's not my show.
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie and the Boys is always been a boys front.
Yeah.
It's always been full front boys.
It's been boys
Full
full
frontal
frontal.
Boys full
No, I know
frontal,
what you're
and then
saying.
I'm in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
back. I'm behind the boys.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm doing it from the back.
Kind of
from
work,
behind.
kind of
Yeah.
working the controls. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
working the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime we need help, you reach around and you help us.
Always.
Always. No, I get it. I get what you're
drop
saying.
at the drop of a hat.
Right. Or the soap, whatever it is.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that because this man is is a felon
Right.
who went to prison, and he found motivational speaking.
That's what he found was motivation.
Yeah, he found the motivation, and now he shares it with people. So I don't want to hijack from or take away from how much you guys are enjoying this clip.
Yeah.
But I do just want to say I have a clip if we want to switch. It's pretty fucking good.
I appreciate that offer, Edgar.
Oh, and I'm going to play it now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Just play it over your phone while we're playing the other video.
Okay, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
do your analysis of that video while
Yeah.
we
Yeah, okay.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so empty platitudes.
I think we will keep going through this video for now, just 'cause I like the.
How do you survive a 10-year prison term? A lot of people ask me, because you do have to put in work. You are going to have to commit a lot of acts of violence as a GP in Nate County. People always ask me, Wes, how did you get out? If you're always having to put in work, if there's always issues, if there's always this stuff you talk about, how did you get out? It's the luck of the draw. Don't put yourself up to such a massively crazy, life-altering lottery like the pen. Plenty of people had shitty-ass situations just fall in their lap that were life ruiners for them. And some people make it out. I mean, you're gonna have to put in work. You're gonna have
I don't know
to
how
put in work.
motivating he
How
is
crazy
when he's
and how
sitting
life-altering
down.
This
you
work
know?
you put in is gonna
It's not a good look for a motivational speaker.
Not a good look. You're
You gotta
saying,
be on
you're
your
saying
feet.
a extremely buff, covered in tattoos, bald man with a goatee is not a good look for motivational speaker
No.
with no shirt on.
No, the sitting down.
That's like the
Oh, the
standard
sitting.
look.
the sitting. Yeah.
No,
So-
he likes to sit.
Oh.
That's wonderful, Edgar. Thank you for that. So in the video that we're watching over on the Unmotivated podcast right now, it's still just like a montage. Like there's some guy jogging right now, and
You see yourself in him.
You think that
I-
guy's not
I-
sitting? You
I-
have no idea if that guy's sitting or not.
To record this audio?
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably sitting.
You don't have a
Maybe
prob-
not.
You don't have a problem with that?
No, I do. We were getting to that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I jumped ahead of you.
we're gonna play the video.
Play that clip.
Well,
There's the good and there's the bad, and there's definitely the right now. You can't wait for somebody else to make your life better.
That guy, they just showed a clip of a dad looking back at his wife and child, assumingly wife and child,
yeah.
He was waiting.
with the words, "You can't wait for something better." Like he's just gonna leave them.
yeah.
That's what
What's the imagery
He
of
was
that?
waiting
Yeah.
for them to make his life better, and they weren't, so he had to go and do it himself.
Right.
He's gonna be a dancer.
Play that clip.
He's gonna do something different.
You got to make your life better. You got to focus on you. Now, I'm not saying forget the rest of the people, but I'm telling you to get rid of the things that are not making you strong, that are not making you better, that are not making you efficient, that's not putting you in a better place, that's not giving you the strength that you need to keep living the life that you have been given. Don't don't you give up on life. Because once your life is over, you can't come back.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
a great point.
I
Unless
never
you're
thought
Jesus.
about that. I was, I'm a Hindu, so I was like, you know what? At the end of this, I'm probably gonna come back. You know,
Yeah, might not
in
be
a higher caste too.
Would you?
Yeah, dude, I've lived an excellent life.
You figuring your karma out? You got your karma sorted?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I figure if you just like,
You finger?
I figure if you just don't
Oh.
think about all the harm that you cause, then it doesn't exist. You know?
Yeah, speaking of higher caste, aren't you a Bloomberg man? You've been really
Are you for Blumberg?
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
he's a big Bloomberg guy.
I like Blumpkin.
The rich are just smarter.
Blumpberg.
Rich people are just smarter than us, dude.
That's true.
That's why they're
why they're
rich.
successful.
That's why they're rich. Yeah.
They wake
yeah.
up early.
That's great. That's a
That's the
great
whole thing.
motivational speaker
Yeah.
bullshit thing.
Wake up early.
Wake up at 4.
Yeah, Mark
every 4
Wahlberg.
a.m. every day.
Mark Wahlberg's whole thing
Well, that's
is that
'cause
he's
the-
trying
yeah.
to get up as early as possible.
He gets up at like I
He's-
watched a video. He gets
Yeah.
up at like 2:30,
Right,
and then the first 15 minutes of the day are praying time.
right.
Yeah, and he goes to bed at like
He prays.
7
He
p.m.
lifts
Yeah.
weights. He's really racist.
And then
You know, that's the order of things.
Is he
for Mark Wahl-
racist?
You
What?
can't be
He's
that
from he's from
successful and not
Southie.
be racist.
Yo, my
I'm assuming a lot.
I got in a fucking
But-
argument with my roommate
I mean,
because he was trying to convince me that Marky Mark is a good actor. And
I mean-
I literally had to leave the room. I was furious.
I don't think so.
Have
Although
you
he
seen The
was
Happening?
he was really good. He was really good in that Will Ferrell movie.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
That
Talking
and
about the
Pain
other
and
guys.
Gain.
Pain
yeah,
and Gain.
the other guys in Pain and Gain.
I thought
Those
he
are
was
his
really
ones.
good in Good Vibrations.
No.
That's the song.
Yeah.
He's not acting.
Oh, that's not a. Does it count?
Wait,
No, he's kind
Oh,
of.
there's a music
Does it-
video.
well, no, that's why he started. If I'm remembering the story the right way, he started the rapping as mocking, like the black community. Yeah, I swear
Really?
to God.
What?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Is that what the song "Good Vibrations" is about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about trees.
Got these good vibrations, no black people.
Nailed it. Yeah, but that's his whole thing is like 2:30 a.m. and
Yeah.
they'll do like literal like news stories. Will be like, so we're gonna do Marky Mark's like workout routine, and they like get up at like 3 in the morning. The reporters are always like, oh, it's so early. It's like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah,
It's
3
really
in the
early.
morning.
You
Yeah.
know?
You did not sleep.
Yeah.
Which isn't that
Uh,
impressive. Like if you're still getting like
if you're going
a
to bed
regular
at 7,
amount of
yeah,
sleep, that's just
you're just going to bed early, dude.
yeah.
Right. That's all it is.
It's not about waking up early. It's about going to bed early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think like they say that like younger people wake up later because at some point in our history we had to take like shifts for like watch, and so like the younger people would like watch during the night, and then older people would watch during the day, and that's why we sleep. The
Is
way
that
we
why I
do.
would play Call of Duty at like 3 a.m. when I was a teenager?
Yeah,
It was just my primal instincts kicking in.
yeah, I
It's
think
double,
so.
Double
I was like, I need to
primal
kill
Yeah.
something right now.
instinct. Yeah, exactly.
Because now
you had
I'm
to keep watch, and then you found stuff.
And then yell homophobic slurs
Right.
at people
Yeah.
that I don't know.
right. Exactly.
I'm not proud of my career as a Call of Duty player.
What was your KD?
No.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah?
It's terrible. I don't know, 0.5. I don't know.
Jesus, we wouldn't have been friends.
Fuck you. Fuck you. See, look at that. That reaction. That's why nobody's here. Because you're negative. You need to listen. You play that clip, dude. You need more of this. You need more frothy emotional
your mark.
appeal.
Right.
Help someone. Lift someone up when they're down. Be the strength for others when they're weak. And maybe when you're at the weakest point of your
I just
It's
had an
literally
image,
nothing.
this montage of like EMT people, and I see Edgar in the background stuffing this tuna sandwich in his face. They throw in a clip of that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard sometimes.
People are gonna
You
tell
don't-
you not to eat that sandwich.
They're gonna tell you it's too smelly. You can't eat that in here.
You know what? You push
You can't
past
be
that
on the
door, man.
Unmotivated podcast.
There is no good reason for you to be eating that sandwich.
Oh my God.
Life, someone will lift you up. Because we all struggle. No one is immune to it.
Can you pause it real quick?
No one's
Because
immune to death.
he just said, you have to help yourself. You can't keep waiting for people to help you or to do it for you.
Right.
And then he's like, but also, somebody's going to pick you up.
Yeah. Like he'll be. Someone will. Right.
This is actually
Well, he
a
was
Bernie
also saying you
Sanders
should
ad
help.
campaign.
You should help
Campaign
other
ad.
people when they're at their weakest, even though no one's gonna help you. That's nice. That's a good. You know. Maybe I'm too much of a cynic.
Yeah,
you know?
you need to think that the world is dangerous
Right.
and you're the only good.
Yeah. All right. Done. I've done that already.
So keep fighting forward. Don't give up. Live. Breathe. Life. You.
That's not a
Oh,
song.
That's what
that's
it's
good.
about.
That's actually good.
Is that Marky Mark?
It's just random. Just random words.
Just words.
Look.
Dude, that's
Water.
so whack.
Air. Fire. It's like
Sit.
oh,
Long ago, 4 nations
Yeah.
were one kingdom.
Down. Up. 4.
Left, right, A, B, A, B. That is the Contra code.
oh my
One.
And that is the only way there
Man.
is life beyond death.
Dude, he really just did like those like live, love, laugh posters, you know?
Yeah.
I want to get that haircut that Javier Bardem has in Eat, Pray, Love.
That's the haircut you want?
Yeah, that's the one I want.
I think you could rock that.
He's like, I am an import-exporter. And then that lady just totally bangs him. It seems like it was really the hair.
I think it might have been the accent.
Yeah, I can do that. I just did it.
I know, it's pretty hot.
I just need the hair.
I was all boned up over here.
Yeah, are you about to bone me up, dude? I have pretty hair. Play that clip.
It's gonna hurt. Sometimes it's gonna get tough. But when it get tough, you get tough.
Okay.
Just make sure you make your mark. Make sure you make your mark in this world. Because somebody didn't make it today. But you did. Keep living. Keep living strong.
You know what it is? It's just without the music, it would sound crazy. But with the music, it makes me really want to like succeed. You know?
Well, dude, so
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
he does speeches before like Spartan mud races and stuff. And what he does
That's
is
exactly.
he
has like a
gets out there and he plays like he'll play like Fort Minor and then start talking.
He has like a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
He just like he has one of those like tuners. Just
Yeah.
I found my tone.
You know what it is with stuff like this?
Hmm.
It really depends on where I'm at.
Yeah.
If you're low, it's
Yeah,
effective,
if I'm low,
right?
then I'm like,
yeah.
because anything, I'll listen to anything can have, anything can have that effect.
You're off. You're off. Yeah.
Fuck. Anything can
doing
have that
great
effect.
right
But then if
until
you're
then.
like, if you're doing good, and you're like, oh, that's dumb, and then you listen to it through that lens, then like it's funny, and that's why we're laughing.
Right.
But I used to go to this gym where dude would put on these motivational speakers after the workout while you were stretching out and stuff. And it was just like super inspiring because you just had like a really awesome workout and someone's just like, you can do it. And you're like, yeah, I can. So it's like, it's all about context with stuff like this.
Right, right. Well, but I think that's like kind of my problem with these videos is that it is kind of a targeting like someone that's like struggling.
Yes.
And it's offering nothing. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
nothing in this video has been like, look, here's how you like balance a checkbook. Here's how credit works, you know.
Mhm.
Here's how to start a small business and get a small business loan and like actually change your life. Here's how
This-
to like
This
Here's,
video
here's
you
how
know,
to, here's how to
here's a more
invest
nutritional diet,
Yeah.
right? Like it's nothing. It's just
here's how to start a
You know.
financial portfolio. by
Right.
investing in an index.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like what
It
is an
relies on
index?
emotional
And I wonder that all the
response.
time. You know.
Like
Yeah,
it,
it's
it, it, do- it doesn't teach you like consistency. It just teaches you how to do like a quick one-off thing based off of emotion. It doesn't teach you like actual tools
Right.
for long-term success. Like it just teaches you how to make an inspired YouTube comment below.
Exactly.
I feel like that's all it offers. Maybe it offers more. I don't really know anything at the end of the day. I have no strong opinions about anything.
Right.
But
Other
these people
than
do.
my only opinion is we should wrap this up.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hell yeah! Thanks for listening, guys.
yeah.
We're
We're out of time here, but thank you everyone
Yep.
who showed up to.
yeah.
for
Thank you
the-
guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
especially to.
I'll clap for you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you for coming to this
Yeah.
episode of the Unmotivated Podcast. You can
Yep.
catch us on all major streaming services.
You can
We'll
follow.
be
Can
back.
can I plug something?
Yeah, plug
Absolutely.
something.
Yeah, I'd like to plug the Stab Comedy Theater. Apparently, there's a podcast called Unmotivated
Yeah. Right.
that records here. I don't know if this has ever been said before. Ever.
I think we said it.
People should come.
Do we?
You
Yeah,
should
yeah.
come to this. You should
Right.
come to the live recording.
We'll have video
Yeah.
too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, good question. That's so if you look up like unmotivated podcasts on like iTunes, Spotify,
Yeah.
on your like if you,
Yeah.
unmotivated. Yep.
Are you guys on social media?
Yes.
People follow you on
Yeah,
social
we
media?
have.
Yeah, we got a
um,
Twitter account.
Like I post the.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's
Unmotivated.
Fill
pod
My
on
Heart
Twitter.
Pod.
Yeah. No.
At Fill My Heart Pod.
I don't know if you use.
You
Right.
you guys are fucking garbage, unmotivated,
No, if
cis
you-
white boys.
Yeah, Twitter Unmotivated
Nailed it.
Pod. If you just Google the Unmotivated Podcast, we'll come up.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, we definitely.
Oh, thanks for the tips,
Yeah,
audience.
you can follow me and nobody.
Maybe print some flyers or
Yeah.
something. Just hand them out every now and then.
Yeah,
Oh, those are good.
that'd really be our audience is people at laundromats.
Right. Oh yeah, thank you guys so
All right, yeah,
much.
Thanks. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Dana.